What are emotions? Are they what keep us moving forward? Do we need them? Can I be arrested for looking like a pedophile? Wait, hold on. Hey, cut the music, cut the music. Hey guys, Bad Anime Takes here, back with another shitty opinion. Today, I'll be talking about an anime close to many people's hearts. That time I was reincarnated with a bokeh. Now that I think about it, how many shows actually have characters with a bokeh in the first place? The only characters I can think of are Mob and Rock Lee. If you can think of any others, let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading those. But with that, let's start the video. Mob Psycho 100 follows Mob, an 8th grader with psychic powers. Mob grew up with his powers, and he's kinda scared of them, cause he can lose control anytime and fuck shit up. Kinda like my dad used to fuck me up when I was a child. So to learn to control his powers, Mob works for a totally legit psychic business run by the purest of hearts, Reigen Arataki. Sadly, Reigen is too powerful to use his own power. Oh wait, he might be a con artist, huh? Well, if there's one thing me and Reigen agree on, it's the love for close to free child labor. Good old capitalism. Anyways, together with Mob's spirit powers to exercise spirits and Reigen's crazy good massage skills, this dream team is fun to watch the whole time they appear on the screen. The plot for Mob Psycho is actually one of the best laid out in any shonen anime in my opinion. The reason I say this is because Mob solves what many people call the shonen power scaling issue.
My Bad Anime Takes, what is the shonen power scaling issue?
Well, ignorant viewer, I'm glad you asked. The shonen power scaling issue is the fact that in almost all shonen anime, the power level of enemies keeps getting higher and higher. Naturally, to defeat these enemies, you also have to raise the power of the main character. You eventually get to the point where you have Goku destroying planets by ripping a fat one. Also, by the end of the series, characters near the beginning look like the descendants of Sakura compared to the enemies at the end. So how does Mob Psycho fix this? Well, it's quite simple really. Mob shows you the peak of power early on in the show. This is similar to what the author does in his other series, One Punch Man. But in this case, Mob doesn't have full utilization over his powers, so by showing that peak, Mob plays within that predefined range of power. It also weaves in interesting dynamics and strategies to keep the fights entertaining while keeping a sense of growth and progression. Mob is a very character-driven show overall. All the characters are well thought out and written, and have their own uniqueness to them. Then there's Dimple. Jokes aside, Dimple's a great character that doesn't get enough recognition for his work. #RealHolding. I would say Season 1 of Mob focuses more on the action in the series, while Season 2 is more about the characters and their development. Depending on what you like, you'll probably like one more than the other. For me personally, Season 2 hit like a truck trying to get me to start a harem in another world, and made me view Mob as a modern classic. The art is phenomenal. There's a lot of anime out there that skimp out on quality at some points and really start throwing money at you at other points. Mob isn't that. Mob's art, much like the show's name implies, always delivers 100%. From small unimportant scenes to the most epic of fights, it's truly an amazing experience that I've had the pleasure to lay eyes on. And I've seen Kingdom. If I had to give an edge to one of the seasons, Season 2 has a slight edge in art for its beautiful choreography and fight scenes. Let's take nothing away from the eye candy delivered in Season 1, but instead to give credit for how good Season 2 really is. At this point, I realize I sound like a fanboy ranting off, and honestly, it's difficult not to be when it comes to a show like Mob. But sit back down, I'm not done yet. The music in Mob Psycho is some of the most unique in the entire medium, and it fucking slaps. Mob really doesn't get enough credit for how good its music really is. Usually, because people are too busy staring at the eye candy delivered to notice the musical eloquence delivered to their ears. But there's a reason Mob feels right. There's a reason behind its great flow. The audio is immaculate, and I want to highlight how great the OSTs really are, because just like me as a child, it was largely ignored by many viewers. Do yourself a favor after this video, and go listen to some of Mob's OSTs. Truly phenomenal work. And we've reached the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Big kiss on the lips for you, no homo. Like if you liked, dislike if you disliked, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bad Anime Takes, signing off.